I'm Jackie, and we are going to get started here in just a minute. Before we get started, I'd just like to remind you guys, like always, these classes are totally donation-based, so if you can or if you want to donate, every bit of your donation, 100%, are going directly to all of the teachers, and every dollar is so very much appreciated. So if you can donate or want to donate, just go to blackswanyoga.com/live. And we actually have a handful of minutes, so if you're just now tuning in to the live video, take your time, grab some water, some tea, get comfortable, maybe grab props. I'm probably going to go grab some as well. But if you are watching this later on, it's not live, then just fast forward like 6 or so minutes. So take your time. We'll meet back on our mats, on our backs when you're ready. So I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes. All right, yogis, what's up? Welcome to your 7 p.m. flow. If you're just now joining us, my name is Jackie. This is Captain. He might make a few appearances along the way. But we're going to get started here in just a second. I may be using props, so grab blocks if you have them, but don't worry if you don't want to use them or don't have them at home. All right, so we're going to get started in a reclined position, so come to your backs. Just a nice, comfortable, reclined pose. You can bring the soles of your feet together, or let your legs come out long, feet flop open. If you need to usher any pets out of the room, go for that now. Sorry, Bubba, thank you. And just settle into this moment. Find stillness, and then take a big belly breath in, fill yourself up. Audible sigh, let it go. A couple more just like that, big breath in. Sigh it out. Another one of those, fill yourself all the way up. Pause at the top. Exhale, release. And then just bring your attention to whatever's happening in this moment, allowing yourself to breathe your own natural rhythmic breath. And just feel yourself supported by the ground beneath you. Just taking any observations of how your physical body feels. From your head to your toes, notice anything that may be tight or uncomfortable, or maybe really comfortable and at ease. And then just invite some compassion and love towards whatever you observe. Whether you like it or you don't like it, just tend to it, observe it. Bring your attention to any thoughts inside your headspace this evening. Noticing if there's any emotions. And then whatever you observe, can you observe with compassion? Without resisting whatever is happening in this moment, can you welcome it in? Tend to it as you would a friend. Breathing in to acknowledge. Breathing out to invite some love in. As we move throughout our practice today, getting into different postures, different asanas, you may notice that the physical sensations, the thoughts and the feelings may change drastically depending on each shape, each movement. But no matter what you notice, no matter what happens in this class, or no matter what doesn't happen in this class, can you still find love for yourself? And know that no matter what, you are worthy of good things. You are just as good of a yogi, and you deserve love and to be loved. So let's take one more deep breath in right here. Set our intention for a class of compassion. And exhale, breathe all the rest out. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug here, a little squeeze as you rock the knees side to side. And maybe a moment of gratitude, knowing that it is not always easy to find the time to step on your mat, especially in this chaotic world we're in right now. So give yourself some credit here. Keep your right knee squeezed in, extend your left leg long, relax it onto the mat. And then massage that right leg a little side to side. Keep that massage going side to side, or add these little hip circles here, drawing circles along the ceiling with your kneecap. And then switch directions. Really aiming to get into the hips this evening. And then happy or half happy baby, so reach your right arm inside your left leg, grab for the pinky toe side of your right foot, and then drive your right knee down towards the ground. Flex your toes up towards your face, and keep your awareness on your breath. Breathing in, and breathing out. Aiming for just a nice feel-good compression in that right hip flexor. And slowly bring the heel back in towards your glute. Move the hips over to the right and drop your knee over to the left for a supine twist. We won't be here for long, just a gentle twist in our spine. Stay here for just one more deep breath in and a breath out. Slowly come back to center. Squeeze that right knee in towards your chest, and then bend your left knee, planting your left foot on the ground. Coming into reclined half pigeon or reclined figure 4. Bring the right ankle to your left thigh and send your right knee forward. Flex those toes in towards your right knee and stay here if it feels good. If you need more sensation in the outer right hip, bring your left leg in and hug your leg, or hug yourself into yourself by grabbing the back of your leg or your left shin. Aware of each breath in and each breath out. Just a couple more to make this feel good in the outer right hip. I don't know about you guys, but I've been sitting a lot today and feeling pretty tight in the hips. So hopefully we can all feel a little looser after this. All right, one more round of breath. And slowly release, put both legs back onto the mat. Extending the right leg long, hug your left knee in. And find that little gentle massage of the left leg side to side. Being kind to those hips. Draw little circles along the ceiling with your kneecap. Just finding some soft, loving movements in our body this evening. And switch directions. Half happy baby as you bring the left knee out wide. Reach inside your left leg for the pinky toe side of your left foot. And then hug that left knee down towards the ground, towards your armpit. Really flex those left toes in towards your face. And imagine sending your breath into that left hip crease here. Some nice feel-good compression. One more breath right here. Rebend the knee, bringing the heel in towards your glute. And then rebend that right knee, planting your right foot on the ground. Reclined half pigeon or reclined figure four. Bring the left knee to your right thigh and send your left knee forward. This might be fine for sensation in the outer left hip, but if you want more, grab for the back of your right leg or your right shin and pull yourself inward. Keep flexing those left toes in towards your knee to protect your joint. And soften through your breath. Moving your awareness from the breath to any physical sensation in your body. And then to any thoughts or emotions that may accompany those sensations or maybe lack of sensations. And just send like 1% more love into your body. All right, one more round of breath wherever you are. And slowly let go of the right leg. Extend your right leg long. We're going to move into that supine twist. Almost forgot it on this side. So move the hips over to the left. Draw your left knee to the right. We won't be here for long. Just a soft, gentle twist. Send the breath into that left side of your body. And breathe it out. Come back to center. And move into a full happy baby. Arms reach between your legs for the pinky toe sides of your feet. And some nice feel-good compression in those hip flexors. Try to flatten that low back on the ground. And you can stay still here, or maybe rock a little side to side. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Just move with this like playful curiosity today. You know, there's no reason we have to put ourselves in these perfect shapes. You know, they have to look a certain way. It's all about reconnecting with ourselves while, you know, building strength and flexibility in our bodies, our minds, our hearts, and reconnecting back to us. So hug the knees back into your chest, a little rock side to side. And then hug those knees into your chest really tight. Keep them there as you extend your arms up towards the sky. So flex your fingers in toward your face, and then your wrists are stacked above your shoulders. So your arms are really straight here. And then imagine that the ceiling or the sky fell onto your hands, and you're trying to keep that sky pushing it away from your face. Okay, a little weird, but trying to get this activation in our arms. All right, so using your lower core, you're gonna lift your knees to come to the back of your arms. So coming into your triceps, breathe in, breathe out. Then slowly lower the hips back down. So it's this like little tiny movement here, you know, like lifting the low back off the ground, bringing the knees to the back of the arms. So with your breath, inhale, exhale, knees to the back of your arms. Inhale, release. Exhale to the back of your arms, hold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, knees to the back of your arms. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, knees to the back of your arms, squeeze in tight. Inhale, low back. Couple more at your own pace. Breath to movement or double time or whatever you've got. Just working that low core for 5. Keep breathing for 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Release. All right, just a little bit more abs before we roll on up. Bring the hands behind your head. And then bring the knees to stack on top of your hips. Lift your chin or your chest, your shoulders, lift them up off the ground. Twist right elbow towards your left knee. Squeeze here, keep squeezing. Extend the right leg, float it above the mat. Keep squeezing here. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower, keep squeezing. 3 more. Inhale, slowly lift it up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, you got it. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, make it count. Inhale, reach it up. Keep squeezing. Exhale, lower. Hold lower. Squeeze even tighter. Elbow maybe touches your left thigh. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 3. Keep breathing for 2. For 1. Let it go. Straight to the other side. Hands clasped behind your head. Knees stacked over your hips. Twist left elbow towards your right thigh. It doesn't have to touch. If it does, great. If it doesn't, great. Extend that left leg, float it above the mat. Inhale, slowly lift the left foot up. Exhale, slowly with control, lower it to hover. Inhale, lift up. Keep squeezing really tight. Exhale, lower, hover. 3 more. Inhale, lift up. Keep squeezing, yogis. You got it. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, lower, hover. Last one. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower, hover. Hold the hover. Keep your breath going. Squeeze in a little tighter. Elbow towards your thigh for 3. Keep breathing for 2. For 1. Let it go. Hug your knees into your chest. Find some movement up and down your spine. And then we're going to come into a tabletop pose. So on all fours, bring the hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And spread those fingers really wide like you're palming a basketball. Grip it to your finger pads and the perimeter of your hands. And then push the ground away, moving the energy of your arms. Moving into some cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward. Exhale, curling around, chin to chest. Inhale, drop your belly down, cow pose, look forward. Exhale, crunch it in, cat pose. Inhale, belly down, tailbone up. Exhale, crunch it in, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone. Move through a few of these at your own pace with your own breath, keeping this structured cat-cow. Or if you want to find some organic, fluid, watery movement, add anything else that feels good into your practice. And you can even send the hips back and make these big body circles. But I invite you to close your eyes and just listen to what your physical body is asking for. Knowing that sometimes it seems impossible to know, like, what the heck do I need today? I don't know, like, what does my body need? So be patient, it happens. There are easy days, there are tough days. So keep this going, even yourself out. 1 more round of breath. All right, inhale, sweep the right arm up high, open your chest. Exhale, thread your needle, right ear, right shoulder, hover or come down to the mat. Roll your left shoulder back as you open your chest. And then add anything else you want here. We'll be here for 2 more rounds of breath. If you wanted to slide that left hand forward or bring it behind you. Last breath in. And breath out. And bring your left hand back by your face. Inhale, right arm reaches up, open chest. Exhale, tabletop. Other side, inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread your needle, left ear, left shoulder to the mat. Choose whatever works for you. Maybe slide that right hand forward or take it somewhere else. Couple rounds of breath. Kiss the shoulder blades together, roll your right shoulder back. One more breath in. Breathe out. Bring your right hand by your face. Inhale, left arm stretches up. Exhale, tabletop. Couple cat-cows. When you're ready, tuck those toes. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And a couple breaths here to just feel it out. Noticing what's going on in your body right now. How are your hamstrings doing? How are your shoulders doing? Checking in with your wrists, your fingertips. Saying, ooh, maybe I could release some tension in my neck. Maybe shake your head yes, shake it no. And then maybe you could find just a little bit more power in your core. Pull the belly button towards your spine and send your hips a little further back. Take a couple rounds of breath to bend the knees a lot or maybe pedal out your dog. And just kind of hang out. Some compassion into those hamstrings. Bend them a lot if they're really tight. Surprisingly, mine are pretty loose this evening, but usually need them really bent. So do whatever serves your body in this moment. And then take one more deep breath in this downward facing dog. Audible sigh, let it go. Look forward. Travel to the top of your mat your way. Tiptoe, step, handstand, hop. Whatever you got, it's enough. Bend your knees until your belly rests on the shelf of your thighs, and then grab for opposite elbows. Look towards the back of the room as the crown of your head just kind of dangles towards the earth. You can find a soft sway side to side if that feels right. Maybe close your eyes. And with each breath in, acknowledge whatever sensations you're feeling. With each breath out, send them some love and let all the garbage go. All that extra shit that isn't serving you, let that shit spill out through the crown of your head. Let it go. Release your hands down to the ground or slide them up your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, cactus your arms, push your elbows forward, fire up your core. Breathe in, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step it back to a high plank. Keep those knees lifted or lower them down. But wherever you are, spread those fingers really wide. If you have any wrist injuries or it's just not feeling right on your wrist, come down to your forearms. Just a little bit of a different workout, working those shoulders a little more. But aiming to really feel your power here. So whatever makes you feel empowered. Keeping those knees lifted or lowering them down. You know, thankful for giving yourself the ease that you need. Thankful for giving yourself the power that you need. Just see what you need right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift your weight forward. Breathe in. Exhale, take it slowly to your belly. Elbows squeeze toward your ribs. Zip your legs together as you arrive. Press the tops of your feet. Fire up your glutes. And inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more of those. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull the elbows back towards your heels. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift. Stay lifted, but keep your breath going. Squeeze the elbows in and back. Option to float your hands off the ground. Option to bring your hands back behind you. Clasp the hands together. Wherever you are on your next inhale, grow just a little taller. You got it. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. High plank or tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Back and down dog. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Look forward. Travel to the top. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms up. Exhale, hands gather at your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Bend the elbows. Push them back. Inhale, arms reach high. Bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step it back. High plank. Knees up or knees down, whatever serves you. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway lower or all the way lower. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, chaturanga or stay on your belly. Inhale, lift back up. 3 more of those. Exhale, lower, chaturanga, knees up or knees down. I'm going to lower mine for the next 2. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, chaturanga, flip to the tops of your feet. Upward facing dog or that baby cobra. Exhale brings you back. Downward facing dog. Back and down dog for just 1 deep breath in. And a cleansing breath out. Look forward. Travel to the top. Forward fold. Halfway lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach, arms high. Exhale, cactus, open up. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, and flow your way back to downward facing dog. Maybe that's a hop back. Maybe it's tabletop cat-cow. Whatever flow works for you. We'll meet back in down dog when you're ready. Take a couple rounds of breath in this downward facing dog. And on your next breath in, spike that right heel up high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips open. Just a couple breaths here. Pull your right heel in towards your glute, and then lift that right knee a little higher. Should aim for a little stretch in that right quad. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, shift forward. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Step it through between your hands. Rise to high crescent lunge. Couple breaths right here to feel out our high crescent. I'm going to move a little slower in a few of these poses, and then we'll pick up the pace. But a reminder, this is your practice, 1000% for you. So do what serves you and leave the rest behind. You've got nothing to prove. Really traction that right glute back towards the back of the room as you roll that left hip slightly forward. Zipper up through your core to grow just a little taller. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend your back knee so it's like kind of hovering above the mat, and then lift back up to high crescent. Exhale, lower it to hover or tap it on the mat. Inhale, lift it back up. 2 more of those. Exhale, lower it to hover. Inhale, lift up, straighten the leg. Exhale, lower to hover, and then release the knee all the way down. Untuck your toes, half splits. Glide your hips back, straighten your right leg. Airplane arms if you want, or this is a great place to add blocks, allowing for you to keep the integrity of the pose. So keeping the heart open as you plug the right glute back, peel the right toes in towards your face, and loving breaths in and out. Gratitude for your body, wherever you are, however you are. All right, rebend into that right knee. Moving into Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. And I really want to aim for a really, really active low crescent lunge. So we're doing this like scissor action between the legs. This is going to come in handy later. So we're really squeezing the inner thighs in and up. So you're plugging that right glute back, pulling the left forward, squeezing everything up and in. Really activate here through those legs. Breathe in for one more breath in. Exhale, hands come down, frame your right foot. Left palm plants, inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Step it back, high plank, one-legged chaturanga if you'd like. Flow your way. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. No rush to get there. On your next inhale, spike that left heel high. Oop. Bend your knee, exhale, stack those hips. Couple breaths right here to pull that left heel in toward your glute, and then lift the knee up a little higher. It might not look any different, but it might feel a lot different. That's what we're going for in yoga. Who cares what it looks like? Okay, we might all care a little bit, but what's important is how it feels. So bring that left knee a little higher, and then inhale, re-lengthen your leg. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, hips high. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Find a little buoyancy, rise, high crescent lunge. In this high crescent, same thing on the other side as on the other side. Pull the left glute back, right hip forward. Really activate that back leg. And then wrap the ribs in together. Find a little bit more length through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your back knee, bend it to hover above the mat. Inhale, lift it back up. Bend your knee, exhale, hover. Inhale, lift it up. Adjust your stance as needed. Exhale, lower, hover. Last one, inhale, lift it, straighten back leg. Exhale, bend, lower the knee, untuck your toes. Half splits, airplane arms, or hands to blocks. And a few rounds of breath. Make this feel good and loving towards your left hamstring. You know, a few years ago, a yoga teacher told me to invite love into my hamstring, I would have totally rolled my eyes. So if you're there, I get it. The purpose of this is just because we deserve to love ourselves. We deserve to love all parts of ourselves, you know, even the silly things like our hamstrings and our toes. So just taking time to appreciate all the badass parts of us. So just a couple more breaths. Rebend the left knee. Hands frame your front foot. Right palm plants. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Nice open twist. Exhale, left hand comes down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Flow your way. Maybe that's a one-legged chaturanga. Maybe it's not. Finding love for yourself, however you are moving today. Even if you are sitting on your mat in stillness, that is enough. Let's take a deep breath in and down dog. And a cleansing breath out. All right, we're adding on. So moving a little quicker, but your practice. Do what feels good to you. Inhale, right leg right reaches high. Bend your knee. Exhale, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, hips high. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Changing it up a little. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, slowly lower the knee to hover. Now this is where it gets a little different. Step your left foot up to a chair pose. Woo! Embrace those wobbles as they come. Utkatasana. Bring the weight back into your heels. Lift your toes. Reconnect with your breath. Totally lost that connection with mine. We're, constantly remembering, forgetting, remembering, forgetting. So give yourself a little break. Okay, and then slowly come into one-legged Tadasana. Left knee bends in towards your chest. A soft bend in that standing leg, super important. And then bring your hands underneath your left leg if that's available today. So nothing you need in particular. I'm just gonna touch my fingertips underneath my leg. Hold here as you keep your chest open. All right. Release the arms back up towards the sky. Bend into your right knee. Slowly step back to that high crescent lunge. All right, so we're gonna move that breath to movement. Embrace the wobbles as they come. Drive your right big toe down into the ground. Keep that right leg slightly bent to help your balance. So bend that left knee. One-legged Tadasana with the hands underneath your left leg. Touch them. And then slowly step it back. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana, slow like you're moving through honey. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana, hands underneath your leg. 2 more. Inhale, high crescent. What is your reaction to these movements? Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. Last one. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. Woo! Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands come down. Frame your foot. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, hand comes down. Flow your way, one-legged chaturanga, or skip the whole flow. Down dog is where we'll meet. Nice work, y'all. Whatever you are doing, you are badass. Let's take a deep breath in and a cleansing breath out. Let's do one more of those. Deep breath in, breath out. Inhale, spike that left heel high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, round your spine. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it on through. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Couple breaths right here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lower your right knee. Hover at above the mat. And then really, really slow, if you can, step forward to Utkatasana chair pose. Feel those legs burning maybe. Maybe that's just mine. Getting a little warm in here. Let's take a deep breath in. Complete breath out. All right, moving through it slow on this side. Bend your right knee, bring it into your chest, into this one-legged Tadasana. So flex your toes in towards your face, extend your arms up, and then slowly bring your hands down underneath the right leg. So your fingertips can kind of tap together. Soft bend in that standing leg. Inhale, arms reach up, and then step it back to high crescent lunge. One more breath in. Breathe it out. Step up to that one-legged Tadasana. Maybe the hands come underneath the leg. Ooh, this side is actually more challenging for me. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana, whatever that looks like. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. Maybe move it a little slower. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. Last one, you got it. Inhale, high. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, high. Exhale, hands come down. Frame your foot. Right palm down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Flow your way or skip it. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Towel off, grab water if you need it. And let's take a big full breath in. And a cleansing breath out. Inhale, spike the right heel high. Bend your knee. Exhale, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Last time, exhale, knee to nose around your spine. Different flow though. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. This time, spin your back heel down. Open up to warrior two. So take your time to find your alignment. Ooh, maybe some pops in those hips. Drive your left heel down into the mat. And powerfully, lovingly spread your arms like wings. Left arm back, right arm forward. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out your right leg. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Trying to combine those two words. Great place to grab props if you'd like. Bringing the ground a little closer. We're only doing this once through each side, so really make it count. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend that right knee a little bit and slowly rise to star. So toes out, heels in, take up a lot of space. And I like to give a couple options, so drive down through your feet, find stillness, or if you need to shake out those hips, ooh, it just feels so nice on my hips. So you can kind of shake the hips back and then forward. Not caring about what you look like, not worrying about what you should do, what makes you a better yogi. It helps to take yourself like a little less seriously. So open up your heart, drive down through your heels. Take a big, full, powerful breath in, a complete breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, goddess pose, hands to heart. Try to stack those shoulders on top of your hips. And then sink a little lower. Couple rounds of breath right here. Close your eyes or find a soft gaze over your nose. Invite ease into your jaw, into your face. Maybe a distracting sway side to side. It's hard to sit still in discomfort, right? One more deep breath in right here. Exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, power up, star pose. Exhale, windmill your hands down, frame your right foot, lift your back heel. Left palm down, right arm up. Stay in this twist or move into a side plank variation. Your choice for just one more breath in or stay longer if you want. Exhale, hand comes down, flow or not. Maybe chaturanga push-ups. Down dog when you're ready. On your next inhale, spike that left heel high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Last one, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it through. Spin your back heel down. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Find your stance, your alignment for your body. Not worrying too much about what it looks like, but how it feels. Breathe in deeply here. Exhale completely. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Trikonasana, your way. Triangle pose. This side I like to use a block just because my sides are imbalanced because I'm a human being. So if you're the same way, I feel you. Take one more deep breath in. Stay for a breath out. Bend that left knee a little bit just to give you support and then rise to star pose. So again, if you want to wiggle those hips a little side to side, let go of any expectations, drop that judgment of yourself, any judgment of me maybe, or anything else. Just let all that crap go and take a big, powerful breath in and sigh it out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, goddess, sink your hips down low, hands to heart. A little different on this side. Bring your hands to your legs, thumbs in, fingers out. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, look left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. Inhale, center, hands to heart. Exhale, sink your lowest, last goddess pose. Inhale, star pose, take up space. Exhale, windmill your hands, frame your left foot at the top of your mat. Right palm down, left arm up. Stay in this twist or high plank. Side plank variation of your choice. Breathe in. Exhale, flow or skip it. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths in down dog, and then we'll all meet in a cross-legged seat. If you have blocks, great. Bring them outside of your hips. If you don't have them, absolutely no worries. You can still get the same engagement here that we're going for. So catch your breath. Come to a comfortable seat when you're ready. And then let's just get a little bit into our neck, dropping the chin to your chest. And then roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Imagine sending a breath into that left side of your neck. Breathe it out. Slowly roll chin back to chest. And then left ear, left shoulder. Imagine breathing into that right side of your neck. And exhale. Chin rolls back to the center of your chest. And then lift your chin up towards the sky, open through your throat, breathe in. Exhale back to neutral. All right, we're gonna be doing a little on our wrists. So if you wanna go ahead, shake out those wrists. Okay, bring those hands to your blocks or just to the ground or the mat outside of your hips. Okay, and we're gonna squeeze those knees in towards each other, in towards your chest. So squeeze them up and in. Bring the hands down to the ground, and then push your hands into the blocks or into the ground. You may notice that your glutes lift off the ground. Depending on how your body is built, you may be still on the ground. But we're really going for engagement of the core. So it doesn't matter if you're on the ground or not. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and send your hips kind of back. So I'll show you guys from the side. I know this is a great pose to just hang out in, right? So send your hips slightly back, rounding your belly, or pulling your belly in towards your spine so it's kind of rounded. Really engage here. Option to hook your feet together and float them above the mat. Maybe they do it, maybe they don't. Breathe for 3. Engage for 2. For 1. Let it go. Shake out your wrists. Let it go. And then we're going to switch legs. So take that awkward stance. That other leg in front. Bring your hands to the ground or to blocks. We're really going for core engagement here. I know it's also along the wrists and the arms, so skip it if you need to. Bring the hands down outside your hips to blocks or to the ground. Pull your knees in, curl yourself into this like tight little ball, and then push yourself into the ground. Send your hips slightly back. Plug your belly button in toward your spine. Option to float your feet off the ground if you want. Keep squeezing everything up and in for 3, for 2, for 1. Let it go. Nice work, yogis. A little bit more before we bring it down. All right, so extend your right leg out in front of you. Bend your left knee and bring your left foot inside your right leg. And we're gonna get our little foot baby here. Perfect that we're in a nursery, which I know is really weird, but it's the quietest room in the house, so that's why we're here. But left foot can be grabbed by the right hand, or if you're ready for it, bring the foot inside the right bicep. Wrap your left arm around your left leg, and just find a little foot baby. A little rock side to side, a little love for your toes, for your feet. Again, I know that might be really weird, but you know, we gotta practice loving all parts of ourselves. Or at least finding peace with whatever it is. So you can keep rocking this little foot baby side to side, or we're gonna move into these bus stops. So you're welcome to come on these bus stops with me, or keep doing what you're doing. All right, so from foot baby, left hand grabs for the pinky toe side of your left foot. We are moving into 8 angle if you saw the subject of, or the title of this. So bring the left knee in towards your armpit. We did this earlier on our backs, half happy baby. This is a great bus stop. Stay right here, flexing the toes in toward your face. Or next bus step, right hand grabs for the pinky toe side of your left foot, left hand underneath the left leg and outside your hip, kind of where it was when we did that core thing. So that left arm or left leg is going to go high on that left arm. Keep the left foot where it is. Next bus stop, right hand outside your right hip. Move into elephant trunk if you want, or bend the right knee, cross the right ankle on top of your left, and hook your feet together. So this is going to help them from slipping. So don't point your toes, they'll fall. Flex the toes, hook them, and then just like we did before, send the hips back, belly button to spine. Ooh, maybe you're floating, maybe you're not. If you're floating, maybe send the legs over to the left and chaturanga arms for 8 angle. Maybe you stay in it for like a quarter of a second like I did. Maybe you're just hanging out with your foot baby. It's enough, whatever it is. Doesn't matter about the shapes. Okay, since we are running out of time and I thought we could do a lot more this evening, please play with that as long as you want. Pause the video, whatever you want. I'm going to move on to the next side. So left leg out in front of you, right foot inside your left leg. Start with that foot baby. Left hand grabs for your right foot, or maybe bring your foot to your left bicep. Option to wrap your right arm around your right knee, and then just a little rock side to side. This might feel really good in that outer right hip. You can even bring the hand back behind you and kind of roll out that glute. Awesome place to stay. So bus stop number 1. Next bus stop, half happy baby, seated this time. So right arm inside the right leg, grab for the pinky toe side of your right foot, and plug that right knee in towards your armpit. Flex your toes. Next bus stop, left hand, grab for the pinky toe side of your right foot. Right arm swims between your left arm and your right leg. Lots of rights and lefts, lots of limbs. Bring that right hand outside your right hip. So that right leg is kind of like a backpack strap here. Keep the foot lifted, release the grip of your hand. Bring the left hand outside your left hip. Then cross the left ankle on top of your right. Some of you guys, it might be better the other way. So do whatever works for you. Flex the toes, and then engage your core, send the hips back, and then maybe send the legs out to the side. Chaturanga arms, squeeze the legs together, and then lower down when you're ready. Please play as long as your heart desires. If you have like checked out a long time ago and you're like, forget this, then let's come to our backs. Close out practice. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a hug. Another moment of gratitude for how strong you are, physically, mentally, emotionally. That life is not always easy, but you've made it this far. That's a big deal. So let's massage our low back here. Give ourselves a little bit of love as you draw little circles along the ceiling with your knees. Switching directions as it feels good. And then hug those knees back into your chest. Move the hips over to the left and drop your knees to the right. Extend your arms like wings for a supine twist of your choice. You can roll your head side to side, eventually finding that sweet spot of comfort, of ease. And allow your arms to get just a little heavier. Send a deep breath into that left side of your body. And breathe it out. Engage your core to slowly come back to center. And then shift those hips to the right, drop your knees to the left. Supine twist of your choice. And find what works for that head, rocking it side to side. Maybe eventually look over the right shoulder, close your eyes. Begin to let go of effort. And drop into a little bit more ease. Invite a deep belly breath into that right side of your body. And let it go. Engage your belly, come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Pull your forehead towards your knees, chin to chest. Squeeze your toes, squeeze every fiber of your being. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tight, tight, tight for a deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Let it all go. Extend your legs out long, feet flopped open. Arms may rest far away from your body. Or for more grounding, I'd like to offer bringing one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Make any little movements you need eventually, finding stillness. As you rest in this stillness, take a big full belly breath in, and then sigh it all out. So many of us carry what feels like the weight of the world on our shoulders. Constantly worried about being productive, doing this, doing that, staying far away from other things. You know, always having these expectations. And when they are not met, we have judgments. And that all can be really exhausting. So in this restful pose, can you allow yourself to release all that? To let go of all that you carry every day? To know that you are safe, you are secure, and that you are enough, just as you are. You were born worthy of love. You were born worthy of good things. So let all that extra surface level shit go. The labels, judgments, expectations, let them roll off of you. And allow that true you to shine through. So I'll guide you out here very shortly. But for now, please enjoy the rest of your Shavasana. Kindly draw your attention back to your breath. Observing the gentle rising of your belly and your chest as you fill yourself with air. And observe the soft release as you exhale. Noticing this incredible life force, this energy pulsing through your entire body, brought to you by each breath. And add little movements back into your body, whether it's wiggling toes or fingers, rolling out ankles and wrists, or moving your head from one side to the other. And then when you're ready, stretch your arms overhead, point your toes forward. Take a full, big body stretch as you breathe in. Exhale, let it all go. Make your way up to a seat to close out practice. Bring your palms together at your heart space and bow your chin to your chest. Bowing to the efforts that you put into class today. Acknowledging that they are enough, whether you met your expectations or did not. That you still deserve love and you are worthy. Take a moment to acknowledge and bow to all the effort that you put into life. To give yourself credit for all that you've done thus far. And let's all take a deep breath in together. Fill yourself up. Open mouth to share. All of me bows to all of you. All of me loves all of you. With all the love that I have in my heart, I thank you and I bow to you, yogis. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this 7 p.m. flow. Normally here really early in the morning, so hopefully I'll be able to connect with a few of you guys that are more of the PM flows. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, or just want to connect, please shoot me a message or we can follow each other on Instagram. My handle is the girl with a carrot tattoo. Girl with a carrot tattoo, I know. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you, but either way, please enjoy the rest of your night, drink lots of water, and treat yourself with love, because y'all deserve it. So thank you again, yogis. Namaste.